have been seriously dreading this weekend. I truly have. Um, I know it's the holiday weekend and most people are celebrating, but today marks um, 1 year anniversary of the passing, the unexpected passing of my nephew, my oldest nephew. And I'm be honest with y'all, I'm just not doing okay. Like, this has been really, really rough. Really rough. So while everybody was out popping firecrackers and doing fireworks and this and that, I'm just like, just trying to keep it together and just like, man, like I'm mentally going through the process of like, dang, last year on the 4th of July, who knew July 5th he wouldn't be here? Never, ever in a million years would I have thought that this would be the case. And it prompted me to talk. I want to talk to you all about grief because I need some help. So I'm gonna be honest, this ain't about you all tonight. I need some help. So I'm gonna need some feedback from people. Again, this is not my first time burying a loved one, but this is the first time that it has hit this close to my family. It has hit this close for me. Um, and it's different. It's different. I'll be honest, like, I have not, you all, I have not been able to even look at his pictures. And I don't know if that's normal. So if somebody can tell me if that's normal, um, I'm just trying to process it. Like, a whole year later, and I'm still in disbelief. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I cannot believe that he's not here. I can't believe it. I can't believe that it's a year later and I'm not doing okay. I'm not gonna lie. I am not doing okay. Is that normal to not be able to look at somebody's picture? Like, I feel like I I wanna acknowledge her and I wanna leave, acknowledge his memory, but I hate when I like all the memories and everything are coming up. It's hard to look at this stuff because I still can't believe that he's gone. I still can't I still can't process it. Like, I can't look at pictures like him. Like, I feel like I buried everything with him. I don't look at pictures. I'm getting a little emotional because he was a young guy. He wasn't killed. He passed away. Didn't wake up. So I'm like, when he passed, it's like when we buried him, it's like I packed up pictures, I put everything away, and I try not to talk about him. And I don't know if that's a bad thing, if I try not to talk about him, because it's not that I don't, it's because it hurts so bad. Like, because I still can't believe that he's not here. So I guess that's how, like, dealing with it by not dealing with it. But each day it's just like I walk around my house because I just had such a close relationship with him, and it's just like he felt like he was closer than just a nephew. That's just how the relationship was. But I can't, like, I just can't. And this weekend is especially hard because we didn't know for 2 whole days that he was deceased. We didn't know. So he passed last year, July 5th, and today is actually his sister's birthday. So he passed on his sister's birthday. And everybody's out celebrating the 4th. And it's just like, I'm just like, I've been dreading this whole time. I'm like, listen, I can't wait for this whole month to be over with because his birthday is at the end of this month. So I don't want to sound like I'm ungrateful for life, because I'm very grateful for life, but it's just a rough time right now. So I just need some tips on like what to do. Like, is this normal to not be able to, or choosing not to look at their pictures after they're gone, choosing not to engage in conversations, or should I be looking at the pictures and, just remembering good times, and the remembering him? It's hard because when I look at the pictures, I feel like we were cheated. You know what I'm saying? He was 29. I feel like we were cheated of a lot of time. And I know I'm not questioning God. For those that think that I may be questioning God, I'm not questioning God. But to lose somebody at that age, these young people like this, you can't help but to feel a little slighted. Like, what do you tell his kids? He left these kids around. Thank you, John. He said, "Blessed is they who mourn." So I guess I'm asking. This is for me, you all. I mean, I'm not really the most transparent person on here, but it's been rough for me this weekend. So I just need you all to, if you can, give me some advice, give me some tips on how to process this. Like, I walk through my house and like I remember, oh, he slept here, he was here, he wanted this to eat. I still remember all those things. And I don't always engage in that conversation with my family because it's hard. It's just like sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to talk about them. Not because I don't miss them, but because I miss them and it hurts so bad. Like, I avoid, like, literally, if I see somebody posting pictures, I'm immediately jumping off of social media, because he had the most beautiful smile. And just to see the pictures, knowing that I will never see that smile again, you know, it hurts. It's hard. Like, this weekend, I'm just like, 4th of July, what? Listen, can we fast forward this back to next Easter or something? Because I'm over it. I'm I'm over it. I try to keep it together for my family. But, like I said, it's hard. And I think that everybody deals with it differently. So I think the way that I've been dealing with it is kind of been avoiding, avoiding. Like, if I can pretend like this never even happened, then I'm fine. But the moment, pictures, or we go and start talking about them, I'm just like, oh God, come on. I'm never going to move past this if I don't learn how to deal with this. Again, for those that say, it'll get easier in time and things of that nature, I do understand that. Like I say, it's been a whole year and it still feels like it was yesterday. Like, man, that was my baby. 29. That's, like, I don't know, you all. Like I said, I just wanted to just jump on here just to kind of see, like, if anybody had any suggestions. John, you're saying it's easier but normal to mourn. Um, it is. I don't know, like seriously, like this is rough. That's all I can say is this is rough. Again, I don't want to make it seem like I'm not grateful for my life. I'm not grateful for the rest of my family, because I truly am. I truly am. But when you lose somebody, like, their presence, like, was like dead smack in your face, it hits differently. It truly hits differently. His sister can't even celebrate her birthday, which is today, by the way, because her brother passed away on her birthday. We were out celebrating the 4th last year, not knowing that the 5th he passed away. And we didn't know for 2 days that he had passed away. So we actually didn't know that he was deceased until Sunday. You all, we got to cherish each other, cherish your family while you have them. John, you're saying I'm a parent. I lost a daughter 31 years ago. Sis, definitely praying for you, John. Because again, it don't matter when. Listen, that itch still hurts. It feels like so. I can't even imagine a child, your child. Listen, I know I would have lost it if I feel like this over my nephew. I I don't even know what I would do. I really don't. But again, I'm just going to keep, praying because that has definitely been a huge help. Praying and just, y'all may need to talk to somebody. I'm going to say that. I got on here to talk to y'all, but I think I might have to talk to somebody professionally. And, I say that on here to you all because I want us to start being okay with recognizing and embracing that, you know what, man, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Like I need somebody to talk to. I need to go sit on somebody else's couch and and talk to them. And I want us to start embracing that it's definitely okay to say, you know what? I'm not okay. Yep. I thought this was gonna help. It did a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you all for the comments that I've said something. Thank you all. But I'm gonna have to talk to somebody. You're right, John. I'm gonna have to utilize that insurance and go talk to somebody. Now, listen, if you don't have insurance and you feel like you are in a place where somebody to talk to and family and stuff ain't cutting it, definitely hope, that there are some look it up, but depending on where you are, there are different hotlines and stuff for people that you can call and talk to if you can't actually make an appointment to talk to a professional. But sometimes, just singing it out loud, that has helped me on tonight. Yes, I do. And that was going to be my next suggestion, John, was to go to church, talk to a pastor, talk to a bishop or something like that, talk to some elders, in the church to process that. But now here's the thing. Now let me say this with the church, like my church, we were all like family. So it's like if it's hard for me, I know it's hard for them as well. So, you know, I don't want to kind of go and reopen the wound up for them if they're like almost in a good place, so it's like you good and then I come with my and just start blurting out everything and now I bring them back down. So that's just my fear of doing that in this particular situation because the church that I attend is a rather small family church and like we all like kind of related or like know each other and been knowing each other for a long time. So like they, I'm sure, are feeling the same way. So in this particular situation for me, I know that it will probably be best to talk to a professional. But if I'm like, let me ask you all this: is this normal? If I can't look at the pictures, is that normal, or am I not processing? Do you all think that I'm avoiding the reality because I can't look at his pictures? I've taken things down. Should I put those things back up? Should I be able to, at this point at a year, should I be able to look at those things? Because again, I'm just like, baby, let me tell y'all something. I was about to totally deactivate my Facebook today. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm like, listen, y'all got one more time to post another picture up here and I'ma lose it. And then I just said, you know what? Get off of there. Get off, get off of that crazy. Get off of there. Because that's how people are expressing their love and giving him love and expressing how they miss him and things of that nature. So I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or try to bring somebody else down when that's how they're loving on him and dealing with their own feelings. So I definitely respect that. I definitely and I guess it's kind of comforting to know that, man, I'm not the only one that's out there feeling like this, but it's definitely overwhelming, you all. It definitely, it definitely is. And it's just like when listen, when it goes down, I'm talking about dealing with the death of my nephew. Today marks a year ago that he passed away unexpectedly, and unexpectedly, sorry y'all, kind of trying to keep from tearing up so my tongue getting tied, but he passed away, so, and it marked a year ago today, so I'm just having a hard time dealing with his death. um like I say, logically I know all the right things that I should be doing. But when you dealing with death, it's not logical. Like it's emotional, it's mental. So logically I know that, okay, you can't get mad at people for posting pictures and remembering him. You can't be mad at them for that. But I am. I am. When I see his smiling face, it hurts so bad because I'm like, you should still be here smiling. You should still be here living your life. But God doesn't make any mistakes, and I do agree with that. I honor that and I respect that. But just to know that today we were out last year, we were out celebrating, not knowing he had took his last breath. You all, we didn't know he passed away. Our family, we're looking for him. Everybody like, where he at? He came home. We all looking for him. And one of my family members said, let's call the morgue. I'm like, the morgue? What you calling them? What are you calling the morgue for? He was in the morgue. He was in the morgue 2 days. And we didn't know. 2 days. 2 days. So all I can think about as people are doing the fireworks, I'm just like, man, he was outside dead 2 days and nobody knew. We were looking for him. We like, this boy answer his phone. He always like, not knowing while we all celebrating, that was it for him. That was it. He was making plans at the beginning of the month. July 1st, he making plans like, I'm gonna do this. I'm about to be 30, because he would have been 30 at the end of July. Last year, he would have turned 30. He's like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And, I'm just this. And, I'm just so excited. And after that, it just made me realize we got to count our blessings. And let's not get too caught up on those tomorrows because you may not make it to tomorrow. So I used to be a person that, okay, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna plan this. But you just gotta start living in the moment. You gotta live in the moment because our tomorrows are not promised. Our tomorrows are not promised. I swear. We like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have me a big old birthday celebration when I turn 50. When I turn, no. Do it now. 30 ain't promised. 40 ain't promised. 50 ain't promised. Tomorrow ain't promised. The next few seconds are not even promised. It's not promised. So if anything that I got from his death in his life was to live, live. Because when your story is over, it's over. It's over. So enjoy what you have been blessed with. Enjoy, look, stop putting things off. And it's like, oh, I want to wait till I do this. And I want to wait. We are wasting time that we think we have. We don't know when our time is up. And I'm not trying to give doom and gloom or whatever, because I'm not in that space. I'm just in a sad space. But for those that may procrastinate on having fun and living life because I'm working, I got to do this, I got to do that. His death taught me to, you know what? Listen, this job gonna be here. Baby, them folks at that job gonna be there. All this other stuff is gonna be there. Thank you all for all the ones that are saying I'm pretty. Thank you all. I really appreciate the compliments. But these jobs, it's gonna be here. They gonna be here. People are passing away, young people, so young, so young, so young. Tomorrow is not promised, you all. So if you got issues with your people, for as much as it's worth, try to fix it. Now, listen, I know some of us are related to some folks that just make it real hard. Listen, I understand. I do. But when it's all said and done, and when they lower that casket, they can't hear you. There's no purpose in going out to the cemetery and talking to them. And I know some people that do that. And if it works for you, it works for you. But for me, that's the one thing I was so thankful for. And you are, if y'all don't do this, maybe think about incorporating this into your life. He knows that I loved him, because every time, and I do mean every single time we get off the phone, and that's just something that's a common thing in my family. When we get off the phone with each other, all of my family, I love you. I thank Jesus for you, because you never know when it's the last time. You never know. You never know. So that was so, if anything, that was comforting. And I'm just like, he knew I loved him. I know he loved me. Sometimes we would clash, things are not perfect, but he knew the last time I talked to him, I love you. I thank Jesus for you. Be prayerful. I'm always saying that to him. My whole family, when we get off the phone, I love you. I love you. These 3 words, because you got some people there, let me tell you, they was bawling. Oh, I wish I would have told him. And I wish I would have said this, all that. I wish I should have, could have, would have. That's one thing I can say I'm grateful for. I'm not sitting here from a, I wish I should have, would have, could have standpoint. None of that. I'm simply coming from a place of I miss him. And his presence has definitely been missed in my life. So if you don't tell your people that you love them on a regular basis, I urge you, if you take nothing else away from this, I urge you to start doing that. Because it's not only for them, but it's for you. Because God forbid, if it's something happened, you won't have to be wondering, man, I didn't get a chance to tell them that I love them. If there's any bright side for me for this situation, it's because I did. I at least got a chance to tell him in life that I love you, so that now in his death, I don't have to feel hypocritical knowing that I didn't do what was right when he was alive, because it's too late for him to receive my love. So I can go out there to the cemetery, I can sit and I can talk. but he can't talk back. So I'm thankful that I got a chance to hug him and love on him and just kiss on him and just irritate him as an auntie would do, be a best friend, be a mentor to him while I had the chance. So if anything I said tonight had this takeaway, Elvis, you saying, well, I got the same Prince shirt too. I love you. Thank you so much. Listen, I was just listening to um When Doves Cry. I'm just like, baby, let me get on no, and Purple Rain before I got on this live. I don't know why I chose to listen to Purple Rain because that almost took me out. I almost did not get on this live because listening to that doggone Purple Rain. But love on your family, you all. This I will tell you this, y'all. Y'all made me feel better. I feel a lot better by verbalizing how I was feeling because I'm telling you, I had a nasty attitude today. I did not. I was just like, oh, let me go find me somewhere and just sit down because I don't want to be mean to anybody. I don't want to be rude or anything. But I was just like over it. So I thank you all for just pouring in this positive energy to me because I really needed it. Again, I'm not on here for y'all today. I'm sorry, I don't want to say that, but I came on because I needed y'all energy. I needed y'all help. I needed you all to just help me because I was definitely feeling low. But I thank you all so much. I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves, take care of your family. Again, if you're not a person that tells people that you love them, tell your people that you love them, if you get nothing else or take nothing else away from this live, please start incorporating that because we're not promised tomorrow. You're not promised tomorrow. I'm not promised tomorrow. Your people are not promised tomorrow. And we want to just get in the habit of letting people know that we love them, that we appreciate them, the ones that you love. Now, listen, it's some, listen, I'm not going to listen. Some of us got some colorful folks that we like, Lord, you, I know you don't make no mistake, Lord, but you got this one. I got a couple that if you was going to call some people, we all have those people. I ain't going to lie. We all have those people. Cause I was just like, now, Lord, you took him. I got a couple of people that I feel like, I got a little few questions for you, Lord. Like, why you didn't, respectfully, Lord, I had a few, like him before him before this one. But God don't make no mistakes. So he didn't make a mistake in taking my nephew. All I can say was, I'm thankful for the time that we had. And if, I'm missing in action for a couple of days or whatever this month, just know that that's what it is. It's been rough, but again, I may have to jump back on here so that you all can just encourage me. Listen, this is some free encouragement right here. This is some free encouragement. So I really appreciate you all. And I definitely will smile because I know that God loves me. He loves my family. God loves you as well. Guys, I just thank you so much for again encouraging me and just listening to me rant. This was not or I don't have a script. I don't have anything. I just needed some advice. I needed some positive energy. And again, my family can give it to me. But it's like we talk and then we all just crying, just a big ball of tears. And I'm just like, oh, child, look, okay, try to be strong, but it pulls at me as well. So I'm like, I ain't all strong, baby. I was over here snotting, crying, and just can't talk, not coherent, nothing. And then when I see his kids, God, Jesus, that's a whole different ball game. His son looks just like him, has his mannerisms. You all, I am trying not to obsess over his son because he reminds me so much of my nephew when he was and I try to refrain from putting all of that onto my great nephew because he so much reminds me of his dad, so much. And I know as an adult, I don't want to create childhood trauma for him because it's already hard. He's 7 and he's lost his dad. So I don't want to inflict any, any additional trauma on him. So I'll just keep those comparisons to myself or maybe share them with my siblings, but I will definitely not project any of that onto him because he's going to need us to um, live a great whole and productive life. Elvis, you're saying I'm praying for you and yours, honey, for real. Thank you. You say you look like you 30 for real. Thank you so much, Elvis. Thank you guys so much. I'm not gonna take up any more of your time, guys. I thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all for listening to me. Thank you all for pouring into me. I really appreciate you all. Take care of yourselves. Love on your family. Let them know that you love them. Until next time, you guys. Peace out. Good night, you guys. Say a prayer for me, guys. Good night, guys. Thank you.